speeches to be evaluated. The evaluation is a really important part of the Toastmasters meeting because it gives us a chance to hear one person's feedback for each speaker. Not only is it a speech in itself, it's a speech that is prepared very quickly, and it gives us a chance, as well as hearing their feedback, also hearing how good evaluations put together. Our first evaluator tonight is Eugene T, who is going to evaluate Victoria's speech. So please welcome Eugene.
Congratulations, Vicky. You managed to speak for a full 6 minutes without any sign of nervousness. So well done on that for a start. I would like to break this evaluation into 5 parts, 4 of which is things that you've done really well, and 1 of which I think you could improve on in your future speeches. The first thing that Victoria did really well is that she knows how to engage and relate to the audience. From the very beginning, Victoria, she can sense, I can get some laughter if I make out of my little sister over there. So she just relayed to the introduction of Kim early on in today's meeting. So well use of that. And later on, she knows a few of us here who are professionals, accountants, engineers, doctors, and you just engage on that. You make it relevant to the audience. So that was the first thing that you did really well in your icebreaker. The second thing that you have done very well is you gave the audience a very simple structure to follow. In every point of Victoria's speech, what you notice is that she gave a point and then she gave a reason. So for example, she explained that life in China is really hard, and therefore hardworking is the main principle of how people there survive and work. So you follow through that, not just only that, you give your reason why you want to change your career, why you have the passion in becoming a makeup artist. So very simple structure to follow. And most of all, she got a very nice conclusion, summing up what the next stage of her life is. The third thing that you did really well, Victoria, is that you have sympathetic to the audience. The word jailbreaking is something that I'm familiar of because sometimes I hack on things to make it more interesting. But not everyone here has got some technology background, and you explain fully in terms of what jailbreaking on iPhone means. Things that I think you could improve on, Victoria, is that you like to grasp your hands. I think too much on this occasion. So maybe it's a sign of nervousness, but it doesn't portray when you speak. So I would say that if you could relax your palm and do a bit of deep breathing before the speech, and that might relax you to a state where you do not have any sign of subconscious nervousness when you give your speech. And I would like to end up with my 5th point, which is the good point of Victoria's speech, is the good usage of analogy. Can't you all agree that Victoria uses analogy really well? She relates her life when she moved from Hong Kong to here, like the shoes that is made in China. She relates her life, the student life, like a moped that is made in China. And she even relates herself to the iPhone, which is still capturing the video for the entire meeting today. So all in all, simple structure to follow, empathetic to the audience, full of enjoyment and laughter, and I'm really looking forward to your next speech. Maybe if you can relate to the car somehow. Thank you very much.